Hi there, Ankit here from E4E Hub. Today we are going to learn words and phrases that can be used to convey that we aren't sure of how we feel. I guess you're thinking, what kind of a lesson is this? But believe me, we do come across situations when we experience two opposing feelings or emotions at the same time or around the same time. To cut the long story short, we are in a confused state of mind. Still not convinced? Okay, never mind, let me give you an example. Imagine you love someone, but that person can't love you back because he or she is already committed. You know the age-old dilemma of one-sided love. Now, what are the emotions involved here? On the one hand, you experience one of the most positive, exhilarating emotional states imaginable, that is, falling in love. On the other hand, you are well aware about the state that this cannot be two-sided because she is already committed and you feel disappointed, hurt, or even heartbroken at times. As you can see, talking about unsure or contradicting feelings isn't quite straightforward. That's what this lesson will help you with. Are you ready? Coming up shortly. Okay, welcome back. The first phrase that you can use is, part of me feels X, the other part feels Y. You can say, part of me still loves her and the other knows she's already committed. Did you sense the confused state of mind? I hope you did. Another common phrase you can use in this situation is to have mixed feelings or emotions about something or someone. Example, she had mixed feelings about moving house. She was sad that she'd have to leave everyone behind, but she was equally positive about her future prospects. We also have the phrase to be in two minds about something, which is a wee bit different compared to having mixed feelings about something. When someone is in two minds about something, we can safely say that he or she has a decision to take and it's not an easy one by any means. Let's take an example. I am in two minds whether to go with iPhone 10 or buy Samsung Galaxy S8. The implied meaning here is that the person is concerned about not choosing the wrong phone or not taking the wrong decision. If you want a more formal alternative that means mixed feelings, you could use the word ambivalent, as in husband and wife were both somewhat ambivalent about having a child, so they weren't sure of their family planning prospects. A little more intense word than ambivalent is conflicted. When we are conflicted about something, we usually have two strong and opposing emotions or opinions at the same time, and this makes us uneasy because we have got to make a choice. As in, the parents were conflicted about the prospect of our only child going away to college. On the one hand, they were extremely happy about this higher education and career. On the other hand, they felt sad about not being able to see him much often compared to when he was with them. Another phrase which comes close to conflicted but is a bit stronger is to be torn between A and B, as in she was torn between pursuing singing as her passion and waiting tables to pay the bills. This means she had to choose between two very different possibilities and was confused which one to go with. But she had to decide even in this confused state. You get the idea, I hope. Okay, so now you have the words and phrases to use when you are in a confused state of mind or are about to take a not so straightforward decision. Let's try and use this in context. So imagine that you were asked an open-ended question in your IELTS exam or any other exam. How did you feel about social networking? Since the nature of the question demands you could talk both about the positives and negatives of social networking, you can use words and phrases that we have just learned because there are two opposing emotions or opinions involved. You could say, I have mixed feelings about social networking sites and apps such as Facebook and Twitter. Part of me wants to keep up with the world and use it to stay in touch with friends, family. Other part wants to stay away from it since there are pressing concerns involving how our personal data is used by them. I mean, it does have its pros and cons. Until I do some more research on it, I'll continue to stay ambivalent about the effectiveness of social media. So you get the idea how I used all the words phrases in context. Now I believe you aren't conflicted about improving your English communication skills. If you're sure you want to learn English vocab and grammar, do subscribe to our channel and click on the beautiful notifications icon just besides our channel name. That's it from me now. See you soon in the next lesson. Bye bye. Happy learning. Take care.